Hey y'all, I hope this video finds you well. Welcome to my channel, Honeybee's House, and yes, I am Honeybee. On this channel, I share with you my skills of tarot as well as some of my magical practices. Hey Virgo, okay, so we're gonna get into your monthly. Yes, all right. So after your monthly, I'm gonna get straight into the next move, best move. So also too, feel free to check that out. Now, next move, best move is a good spread because it's more of a predictor of energies that are coming, and it gives advice on the best way to either counteract or work with that energy to get the best results. I know a lot of people say, look at your sun, moon, and rising. I say, decide what you want to change, whether it's your 10th house career, whether it's your 7th house love, relationships, whatever it is. Find out who you are in that house. What is your sign in that house? If you're a Leo in that house, 7th house, look at Leo, my monthlies, my next move, best move. If you are a Scorpio in your 10th house, look at my next move, best move, and reference to career, and look at my monthly as well in Scorpio. Listen, all of these videos can give you a lot of information and put a full picture together, right? That's why I recommend doing that. That's what I've done to improve my life. I look at my sign in the house that I wish to affect, and that's the video that I will look up for that particular question or that particular sign in that house. All right, guys? So let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, this is going to be a monthly's energies video. First card out, Ace of Swords. I like that. As I always say in this Ace of Swords, when I see it, whatever it is, whatever this truth is, whatever this idea is, believe it when you hear it, receive it when you get it, because it's only going to intensify in nature. In other words, it's only going to become more of a reality. It's only going to ring more true with time. It's only going to be something that is going to help you. It's like a spark, like a light bulb moment or truth revealed for some after a while, after a long time. You finally get your hands on the truth. So believe it when you see it. For some of you, this could have something to do with a structure of some kind in your life. It could have something to do with a marriage. This could be you talking to God, talking to clouds, praying. This is also my card of consulting an expert. This could be anyone from a spiritual guru to a priest to a therapist, whatever it may be. I feel like you guys have something brewing. You have something brewing. You're trying to figure out which direction you're going. And then the third card out is the King of Swords. There's definitely a truth. There's definitely a truth that is coming. Okay. All right then. So next we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess wishes to reveal something. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius, with another Earth sign, Taurus, Pisces, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. 4 of Swords. There are other cards here too. 4 Swords, 9 of Swords, the Queen of Wands, I feel like there's something or someone that you guys, or something more or less something that you guys are going to have to cut out of your life. There's something that you're trying to go by the book on. There's something that you're trying to be fair in. And I'm going to be real with you guys. You guys could have heavy earth in your chart. You could have heavy water in your chart, and could be having your eye on a air sign. Hard. And without me getting into some, like what I like to call some petty betty shit, right? Without me getting into all of that, you could find yourself stuck between 2 people, or someone could find themselves stuck between you and another person. In other words, trying to figure out, what do they choose? What do they want to do? What is it going to be? All right, let's clarify Because in the Four of Swords, I see them thinking, resting, retreating, consulting an expert twice. I've said consulting an expert twice in this reading. So this could also be, if this is about business, this is about you finally realizing something, finding the structure in your business, doing the things you have to do to implement these things and making sure it runs smoothly. Also getting help on a spiritual level, right? Using your intuition very deeply, the veil being lifted in your industry for you, whatever that means to you. Because see, there's veils and hidden knowledge of everything. And in this particular situation, somebody's veil in their particular industry is being lifted for them. They're going to get the cheat codes. Not because they've cheated, but because they're listening to their intuition and they're doing the actual necessary practical steps. And their heart is good. There's something about someone's heart is in the right place, right? And very grateful as well. And then here we have the Nine of Swords. There's something about truth coming out overall, and you being able, it's like you may be worried, but there's really no reason to worry, and there's really no room for regret. Some of you may have regret on some of the things that have happened, especially if this is about a third party situation, because I'm reading it love and career. But especially if this is a third party situation, there will be some regrets. And some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm getting Aries very hard here with the Queen of Wands. But if this is about business, then this is about going through a few changes. Okay, if this is about work, this is also about the group, about the structure. Worried about the group, worried about the structure, or finding a group, finding a structure. Let's look at this Ace of Swords. What is this Ace of Swords here about? What is the Ace of Swords here about? The Ace of Swords is here about the Four of Cups. Okay, Virgs. So if you're unhappy about something, just know that other people know. It's not a secret. Other people know you're unhappy. And this, I'm saying this because if this is in a home situation, then everyone knows that you're unhappy. And there may be a blessing that you're not looking at. Because the Four of Cups is always about looking at, you know, looking at it as a blessing, right? Or being able to accept the blessing that is being given. The Fours, right? Yes, they are about stability, like the Four of Wands. But when we look at the energy of the Four of Pentacles or the energy of the Four of Cups, that's an energy of not being able to move forward, not allowing yourself to move forward, right? It's stable, but it's also stagnant energy, especially like, and not necessarily stagnant, but like stay still energy, right? The Four of Pentacles is the, I would say, I guess maybe energetically the worst, because you're afraid of more success, because you're afraid of losing the success that you have, or you're holding on to something because you think you're going to lose it, or just plain old being selfish. And then you have the Four of Cups. There's something here about a Tower. I feel like someone would love to see their situation change, but may not exactly know how to change it. May not know how to change it. And I feel like there's a collaboration. Hold on. Okay. And I feel like there's a collaboration that somebody may want to make with someone. These cards look very similar to Sag. The Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, yeah, I just did Sag, and the Three of Pentacles. There could be somebody who's slow to move, someone who is really taking their time, someone who kind of, you know, kicks a good game, and they may want to collaborate with you, or you may feel like you want to collaborate with them, but I feel like you don't know, or they don't know if it's enough to stand on. Because in order for this to happen, mountains will have to be moved. Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, the Hierophant again. Clarifying the King of Swords, the Hierophant again, the Six of Wands, bittersweet, and the Seven of Cups. For some of you, you're not exactly sure of like what you have, where you're going, what you're doing. Is something alive or is it dead? There's something also too in how you see yourself. In how you see yourself. For some of you, I'm getting a time factor. Some of you say, well, I'll do it when. And then I guess the bittersweet is going to be the view regretting that you didn't do it sooner. Whatever this means to you. I have no idea what we're actually talking about. Sometimes when the High Priestess is present, I feel like the High Priestess is, sometimes I feel like the High Priestess protects energy from readers, because sometimes when the High Priestess is present, there's like a little bit of an air, a little air of confusion in the reading. Like there's something being cloaked. Sometimes it's extremely spiritual when the High Priestess is present. The High Priestess is about the Ace of Wands, a new opportunity. One that you probably don't see coming, but is very passionate and is going to make you very happy. Also, too, it could be, if this is a third-party situation, it could be about this other person that you're extremely sexually attracted to, someone who makes you emotionally fulfilled. But the problem, and it's not really a problem, but ask yourself why. Page of Cups, fresh new emotions. Ask yourself, what is it about this person? What is it that they speak to in you? Right? And that'll give you more of a good idea on where it is you're going, what you're doing, how you're getting there. Some of you may also too be watching this person, or this person could be watching you from afar, like eavesdropping, maybe watching social media, or who knows? This person could be getting readings on you or be able to read cards themselves. I don't know. But there's an air of this person observing you without your knowledge. Four of Swords. Ooh. Four of Swords has been clarified by the Strength card. I feel like there are some fears in moving forward when whatever the situation is. There are some fears. And I think the Tower is what's being feared. I think the Tower is what's being feared. And clarifying the Nine of Swords is the Three of Wands. You may be worried about plans that you're trying to make, you know, waiting on the sun, sending your ships out and waiting on your ships to come back in. There could be plans you're trying to make, making your next move your best move and not your last. It seems as though here with the Queen of Wands being clarified by the Eight of Cups, there could be a fire sign that you guys are trying to move away from. You could have a fire sign that you're trying to move away from, and you're trying to move away slowly because you have something to protect. And it could have something to do with assets. So if this is like a marriage, you could be trying to separate your assets before you move on. Queen of Cups. Let's see. I want to know what this energy is about. Queen of Cups. I feel like this person is very nurturing and very sweet, and you feel akin to this person. You feel drawn to this person. You feel one of a kind to this person. Okay? And I feel like when it comes to the Queen of Cups, let's see, you guys are confused and really don't know which way to go. And then we have the Three of Cups as well, which to me is, I feel like you guys may be, some people may just be having a drink or so, thinking about this, or having a drink not to think about it, whatever it is. And then the Hangman, just being in a very uncomfortable position, knowing that at some time, yeah, this will end. But I feel like this person is really stuck between a rock and a hard place. This person is not happy with this person from their past, may want to move forward, but does not want to leave the old person out in the cold, feeling torn. Someone may want to come to you and speak to you about the stability between the two of you. Somebody may come toward you, could be an air sign, or you may want to go and talk to the air sign about stability, about wanting to be with them. All right, Virgo, this has been your monthly. Have a great rest of your day, and namaste. Guys, like I always say, people say check out your sun, moon, and rising. I say no. I say check the houses and the signs in the houses for you personally. And if you're working on your career, look in that house. Who are you in that house? Are you Scorpio, Leo, Aries, whomever? Look at that next move, best move video. It'll help you in that movement or that monthly energy. If you're, say, a Leo in your 7th house and that's your house of love and you're interested, watch the Leo video. See if any love is coming toward you. See if I pick up on any of your energy. Alright guys, try that out. That's what I do. It works for me. It gets readings to be even a little bit more personal than, than general readings. Alright guys, have a great rest of your day.